Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast Discussion for December 10th to the 22nd, December 10th to the 14th. The pattern remains pretty much the same. Here we are at the 9th. We have a ridge here over western North America and also across the high latitudes. We have a trough over the East Central Pacific and a trough here in the east. Now this is one of the things you have to watch. There's a slight let me see if I can do this. Hold on a second. Okay, I was going to try to do something. I can't do it right now. But there's a kind of a positive trough here, right here, and this is what you don't want for snow here in the east. You have to have more slanting to the right. So this is how the pattern is supposed to look like. This is, we're going to go through the days, and we come to the 14th. We see very little change, and we look at the rest of the models. They're in good agreement. The lakes will experience heavy lake effect snows. Energy riding on the western side of the trough will cause a couple chances of precipitation. It could be snow in the mid-Atlantic. And the trend will continue into next week. Temperatures will be above normal in the west and below normal in the east. Now I'm going to get here to the couple of the models here. Now you can see, like, here's energy here in the flow coming down on the western side of the trough, and as you can see here, it digs south, and then it kind of forms a system here over the northeast coast. Now here's the 540 line. It's just about be seen. It's way down here. I was wrong. It's way down in the southeast, so it is cold enough for snow. These are the thicknesses, but I think maybe it'll be New England. This would be Tuesday and then Wednesday. But it has to be watched because the models are still fluctuating. Now that's a GFS, and now here's a European. Here comes the energy here. You can see it coming down within the flow. And then it forms a system right off here, off the east coast. This is pretty intense, 992. And you have the precipitation here across the coastal mid-Atlantic and southern New England. And I think the areas of the northern mid-Atlantic might get snow. Hard to tell how much right now. And areas south might be rain. But we have to see how it is, because here's the 540 line. You can see the darker blue here. It's still way down the southeast. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the system lifts out. And it still remains cold as more energy comes down. So that's how that looks for that time period. Now we're going to look at the period for December 13th to the 17th, 14th. And we're still indicating a ridge here, ridge over the high latitudes. And we have a trough over eastern North America. And then we go through the days. We go to the 22nd. Got to slide it over a little bit. And we see little change in the overall. We come to the 17th. We see little change in the overall circulation as you look at the models here. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures from the plains to the Pacific coast, with anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal and below normal temperatures are forecast for the Mississippi River Valley to the Atlantic coast, with anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for a vast area below normal precipitation across much of this area here. Chances of probability of occurrence are 30 to 50%. And we have a 50% probability of occurrence of above normal precipitation across the Great Lakes region. Okay, now the period for December 18th to 22nd. Here we are at the 18th. During this period, the models are indicating some de-amplification of the flow, because you see these areas of positive height anomalies here in the Greenland are weakened, and we still have a trough. Even though there's some de-amplification of the flow, you can see it's not as deep, but we still have the same general height field anomalies above normal heights here, below normal heights in the east, but the flow kind of somewhat flattens. This could be a temporary reprieve from the pattern right now. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures from the plains to Pacific coast again, with anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal, and below normal temperatures are forecast east of the Mississippi River. Anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal are forecast. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here and here, and the chances, probability of occurrence are 30 to 50%, 30% down here, 30 to 50% across this area, and we have a chance of above normal precipitation across the Great Lakes region again, with a probability of occurrence of 50% or greater. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for December 10th to the 22nd. Thanks for coming to Jim Lumley's World of Weather, and have a good day.